We have a post, a pivo. Pivo is going to play facing us, cut off the counterattack lane, and pin the defense back so you have a little bit of control. And then we're going to have a Fixo. So the Fixo stays fixed in the back, also giving us control and cutting off a counterattack. And then we're going to have a player on the left and a player on the right, the alas, the wingers. And so now the question becomes is what's the movement after the pass? So the wingers and the Fixo give us a line of control, sort of called build the line. They build a perfect line. When the line comes, that's the trigger to start the pass. And the Fixo, the ball, has the ball. So the ball goes in the middle of the line. We build the line. That's the trigger to start the sequence. So let's see. So the ball goes wide. Fixo plays the ball to one side. Now the question is going to be, what's the movement, right? The post can check in a little bit, but it's really not moving, not making a run. The Pivo checks in, holds that space. The Fixo is fixed because of the Fixo, right? And so now the question is that leaves the third man, the tercero, the blindside runner. So this player is going to run. The trigger for the run is the Fixo passing the ball in the opposite direction. And the run is to the blind side of the defender. So there's the defender. And they're running to the blind side. Once they go to the blind side, they can bend or stop. And they can do a counter movement. So whatever direction that the defender turns in, they can do a counter movement in the opposite direction. That's the blindside runner and the third man. All right? So now the next sequence is what if the post or the Pivo doesn't get played right away? What happens next? So the Pivo's if the Pivo doesn't get the ball right away on the second pass, they're going to check down. So there's the check down. And now after the check down, the blindside runner is going to exchange and come into the post. There's the exchange. Ball goes into the post. You support the post. Blindside runner continues their run. And now we got a little triangle control, a little tiki-taka, follow your ball. So we support. When you touch, they're going to follow their ball. And do a little weave here. Play through that space. All right, now that's a 3-1. Send the blindside runner, play the post, play through the post. A little bit of shadow play out of the 3-1 formation, a little bit of pattern play. So we know what happens when the ball goes in the opposite direction. Send the blindside runner. And we know how to play a post. When the ball's in the post, you support the post.